Hello, my name is Gabe Zollner. I went to the web, I guess it was last night, and WorldNet Daily, they had an article that they posted, and really what it talked about is that a number of members of Congress on both sides of the aisle are getting a little bit concerned, and they're talking about possible impeachment against, you know who, the usurper that we have playing president. And the reason that they're concerned is that with what's going on in Syria, you know, the Obama administration has sent the various military equipment, Patriot battery systems, missile systems, and they sent them over to Turkey to go along the Turkey-Syrian border. Now, the problem with those systems is that they're somewhat sophisticated, and it takes a certain amount of technical expertise and training to be able to use them properly and efficiently. So what that means is that we must have our own military personnel along those borders. Now, at the same time, we also know that Russia went ahead and supplied superior missile systems to Syria. And I suppose Syria has the same problem that Turkey would have, which is they don't know how to use those systems. So that tells me that they must have Russian military personnel scattered throughout Syria. Now, what these congressmen are concerned about is that Obama might do the same thing that he did in Libya, where he went ahead and he attacked Libya without congressional approval. So now what they're saying is that if he wants to do something similar in Syria, then they expect him to go to Congress. Well, the question that I have is, and so if he goes to Congress, then what? Congress, if you go ahead and authorize him to do that, which he's already done without your approval, because otherwise those batteries wouldn't be, those missile systems wouldn't be in Turkey. So he already went ahead and did that without your approval, because I don't see anywhere where he had asked Congress for their approval before he shipped those systems with military personnel. They didn't just arrive in a gift box, I don't think, sitting on some dock somewhere to be picked up and assembled at a later date. So what this really is that this is, I think, the beginning of a potential third world war. And that is that if, for whatever reason, the Turkey borders end up shooting whatever they shoot through those Patriots into Syria, then Syria is going to retaliate with their superior products that were given to them by the Russians. And if military personnel get killed, which they can't help but get killed because they'll be in the line of direct fire, that'll be the beginning of World War III. Isn't that wonderful? The thing is, even to try to talk about impeachment, that's never going to work because you got that nutcase Harry Reid. You know, Harry Reid, this guy, he is in control of the Senate. And the way the impeachment process works in this country is that the House of Representatives, they're the ones that initiate it, but then it goes to the Senate for the trial. And if it goes to the Senate for the trial, what do you think is going to happen? Nothing. So really what has to happen, and I don't know if there's a provision in the Constitution, if we have someone that's not mentally capable of residing in the office of the presidency, I don't know if there's any provisions to have them removed. And I guess the only thing left is like a coup, you know, where the military says, enough of this insanity, we got to get rid of this dodo before he completely destroys not only the country, but possibly the world. So I think WND needs to sort of take a look at some of the facts. There's no way that he can be impeached because there's nobody that's going to impeach him on the side of the Senate. And that's where it all more or less happens. But it would be nice if John Boehner did get up and begin the process so he could show Obama how serious the American people are and how disrespectful we are of Obama as being in the office of the president. So let's see what happens. You know, right now they're still playing with the fiscal cliff, and Obama's blackmailing the entire country. He's blackmailing, he's threatening the American people with increasing their taxes if John Boehner doesn't capitulate and give him what he wants. John, hold the line. Let Obama eat it. Hopefully he'll be gone. But you know what? With all that he's done, and with all that he's gotten away with, I don't know. It's pretty scary.